To be honest, I have no clue. Where do we go? Like, I'm like, Teo Aguero. Where the hell is that? Strovia, yeah. Yes. So I was running through an airport. I want to say it was like Poland. Like we were in Warsaw. Like we were flying out, and it was one of the older airports. You know, so they hadn't really updated their the gate info and everything. You know, they didn't have the cool fancy like, you know, video screens and stuff like that. It was very much like the block letter number digital kind of ticker type stuff, you know? So I'm late. I'm very close to missing this flight. So I'm running, I'm looking at the gates, trying to figure it out. It's cycling back and forth between just regular alphabet and Cyrillic and like all of these different things. So I'm like, so my brain is processing this shit like at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. And I'm like, I just need to find my flight. And I run by one gate and my brain I look up and I see the word Hydrograd. And I went, where the hell is that? I kept going, but then I was like, I gotta know where this is. And so I stopped, like knowing that I was late, I stopped and I went back to the gate. It didn't say Hydrograd at all. Like I can't remember where the fuck it was. It was like Madrid or something. Like it wasn't even close. It didn't start with an H. It didn't even look. I was just like, oh God. So that was my brain taking all of this information, kind of pushing it together and creating this word that I had never seen before. But it just stuck with me, and I ran to the gate going, huh, Hydrograd, it's kind of a cool name, you know? And that was 9 years ago. So it was just a name that stuck with me forever. And it's, when the time came to make this album, I remembered that name and I was like, that's kind of cool, you know? It felt Russian, like it felt, like I've always loved the Russian language, and those are some of the lyrics on the album are translated into Russian, like almost like the artistic design of like a lot of like the Russian posters that I've seen over the years. That I wanted it to kind of have that feel and have that kind of that cool connotation to it. I mean, we were so stoked about this album that we put our money where our mouth is. You know, we wanted to go for it with everything that we had. You know, we knew we had the songs, we knew we had the talent, we knew we had the attention. So let's go for it. And to me, not only do I think it's the best work that we've ever done, but I also feel like we could put this album up against anybody. And not only would we stand our own, we would beat a lot of the shit that's out there. Just because of talent, content, quality, everything. Even if this album hadn't sold well, which it did, I would still put this up against anything because of how proud I am of it. You know? Say, Teo Aguero. Teo Aguero. Aguero. That means put your hands in the air. Yes.
Wow, cool.
That's right. See? I don't know, man. I mean, we've already been writing some stuff, and it's actually kind of, it's darker. Some really cool, darker ideas. No, I mean, it's one thing to say dark, but then you never know. Like, you could say, oh yeah, it's gonna be dark as shit, and then you get in the studio and it's not dark at all. You're just like, well, what the hell was I talking about? You know? You just kind of have to go with the music. You know, you never know.